everybody, it's Ash Baby, and today I'm going to be showing you how you can make your own DIY sugar or salt scrub for your lips. It can also be used for your body, but today I'm just going to be doing my lips. Lately, my lips have been really chapped lately, no matter how much lip balm I put on. It's pretty weird because it's like so humid and hot outside. It's not like winter, so I'm not sure why my lips are being so chapped and just dry lately. I do drink a lot of water, so I just don't know what's going on. So I figured I'll show you guys how I do my lip scrub and how to apply it and what are the ingredients you need. So if you want to see how I do it, stay tuned. Okay, first off, guys, you're going to need sugar or salt. Pick your poison, doesn't matter. I'm going to be using both. I like the sugar because it tastes good, and I also like the salt because it's more grainy, it's more coarse. And usually when I do my scrub, I really get it good, and the sugar tends to dissolve really quick. Not really quick, but it just dissolves. And the salt takes a little bit longer to dissolve since it's more coarse. So I just usually mix them. This container is a good size. It's actually pretty big. I'm going to make a lot today just so I can, I'm going to give some to my aunt, but I'm also just going to have it just to keep it for a little bit because my lips have been chapped lately, so I figure I'm going to be doing this scrub for a couple weeks just to get them back to normal. But yes, I'm going to be using sugar and salt. This is just regular sugar, and then this is the Trader Joe's Himalayan pink salt crystals. Yeah, and it comes with a grinder, so you can just grind it out. So I'm going to be mixing everything in here. So you're going to need sugar or salt. And this is what the salt looks like, in case you guys. So there's the salt right there. I'm going to be using some regular old olive oil. This is actually, yeah, just using some regular old olive oil from Trader Joe's as well. And I'm going to be using some honey from Costco's. Okay, and as well with the sugar and, as well with the honey and the olive oil, you can pick your poison. I'm using both because I want a lot of moisture going on. The honey as well tastes good. The olive oil really doesn't have a taste. But I'm going to be using them both. This is actually waters down the honey because the honey can tend to be really sticky. And it leaves like a residue, so yeah, if you don't wash it off good enough. But the honey and the olive oil together works wonders. But if you don't have either, you honestly can use water. Just a couple drops, maybe a few drops of water on the sugar or the salt, and you can just exfoliate that way and scrub it off. But I'm going to be using the honey and the olive oil to get me good moisture in my lips and just have them feeling really smooth and baby soft. So I already have my sugar measured out. I'm going to be using this. It came off the sugar jar thing. So I have this is probably like a tablespoon or more. Yes, it's probably a tablespoon now. So I have a tablespoon of sugar, and then I'm just going to put a tablespoon. Everything is going to be equals. So I'm going to have the same amount of sugar and salt. Okay, so now I have the pink salt in here. I'm just going to pour it in with the sugar. Then I'm just going to stir that around. Give it a mix before I put in the liquids. Now I'm just going to fill this halfway up. This is about a tablespoon, so a half a tablespoon of olive oil and then a half a tablespoon of the honey. So if you can see, I don't want to spill it, about that much. And then the honey. About that much. Okay, now that I have all that in there, I'm just going to stir it around. And it's a little dry right now, so I'm going to add some more olive oil. because the honey is pretty thick. So just another half a tablespoon. Okay, so that's what it looks like right now. And this will literally last me for about 2 weeks. It's a lot. You don't need a lot on your lips. It's really grainy, so a little bit will go a long way. So right now I'm just going to put it on my lips and scrub all the dead skin away. And I'm going to use this amount on pretty much probably my whole lips. And now what you want to do is just wipe it off. That was a dry wipe, and now I'm just going to take a wet one. You can do this with a warm washcloth, and then just wipe the excess. There you have it. Your lips are now so soft and smooth. Okay, so my lips are really smooth now. After this, I would recommend putting on some lip balm. So I'm just going to throw on my EOS balm. Just to really seal in the moisture. And I would recommend you do this once a day or once a week, depending on how chapped your lips are. And as far as storing this, you can store this in your bathroom. You can store it in your shower on a shelf if you have a shelf in your shower. That way it's handy when you're in the shower. You can just do a scrub. Or you can actually just put this in the refrigerator, where it can be stored anywhere. Because the consistency of mine is so thick and grainy, I don't think it's going to dissolve or melt for quite some time. But if yours is more loose, if you just use sugar and water, because that's the more simpler version, then it may melt or just dissolve over time. But this one is pretty good, so this is going to last me for quite some time. I only used a little bit. Somewhere on my chin. I only used a little bit, so this is going to be really handy. Can't wait to get my lips back in shape because they have been really looking messed up. So yeah, thumbs up if you like this scrub. If you're gonna make your own, thumbs up. Let me know what ingredients you're gonna be using. If there's any other things I could try to improve this. So yeah.